Today, we're featuring my brand new book, Ethel, A Pioneer Preacher. I wrote it in dedication to my pastor. This is his grandmother, and she's an incredible pioneer preacher and an unusual person in terms of being willing to sacrifice and stand up for what she believes. This is Ethel, Pioneer Preacher. Make sure you get that. This is an unusual book. It's called Hidden Prophecies in the Song of Moses. And it's not really that only, but it takes Old Testament prophecies. And some of the things are a little like, I don't know, but some of the things are like, yeah, they're very insightful. This would be a good book for you to consider in your reading. If you study Pentecostal preaching, and if you study Pentecostal history, you know that one of the most prominent early Pentecostals was Aimee Semple McPherson. This book is her life story. We can't study the cross of Calvary too much. Evangelical John W. Stott is one of the scholars that's noted in the 20th century. And so when he focuses in on the cross of Christ and all of its benefits, that is a good study. If you know anything about Pentecostalism in the 20th century, particularly in the middle of the 20th century, there was a oneness Pentecostal who this book is by, and his name is William Marion Branham. Now, there's some things about Branhamites that you would say, well, that's kind of odd or unusual, or I don't believe that. But this is an interesting study, and it's something that you should read. Books on prayers change lives. This book is by James Earl Massey, and it's called When Thou Prayest. One standard work that you need to know about is a handbook of the Bible. This is a classic, Erdman's Handbook of the Bible and Handbook to the Bible, and it's still useful and helpful for us today. One of the early Pentecostal resources were books were actually Bibles that had notes in it by a man by the name of Dake. And Dake's reference Bible was a favorite among many preachers. This book is a hardback, and it's in the King James Version text, and it's by Finis Jennings Dake. Might be one you can consider.